everybody, my name is Julie Norris, What a Chef Eats, and from Downriver Grill Restaurant. And I'm here doing a chef show and tell today, brought to you by Waffles for Wheels, Edible Magazine, and Rosar's Kitchen. And the purpose of this chef show and tell is to bring more awareness to the Meals on Wheels Spokane that's local for our area. I'm really excited to do this because with our stay-at-home order and the COVID-19 that's happening, we want to do everything we can to protect the elderly, which is our most vulnerable population at this time. So go to mealsonwheelsamerica.org and type in your zip code and look for opportunities where you can help. All right, today I'm also going to be demonstrating a recipe for you, and we're going to be making a butternut squash soup with some pancetta and toasted pepitas. So let's get cooking. To make the butternut squash soup, you first need to peel and cube the butternut squash. So I peeled it by cutting off both of the ends and then peeling off the skin until you get down to the flesh. And you can cut it in half, pull the seeds out, and cut it into cubes. You want to make the cubes pretty uniform so that they all cook about the same time. I also have some minced shallots, some minced garlic. We're going to be using green apple that we're going to cube and put into the soup, as well as a cup of diced carrots. And why we're adding the apple is because it brings kind of a fresh tart flavor to the soup. And then the carrots bring a little sweetness. This dish also has thyme, sage, salt, pepper, a little bit of cayenne, some cinnamon, some nutmeg. And then we bring it all together and we simmer it in some chicken stock to where everything can get nice and soft. If you wanted to make this vegan, easy thing to do is instead of using chicken stock, just use some vegetable stock. Once your soup is cooked down, you want to slowly add it into the blender. You just have to remember when you're blending things that are hot, the steam can cause the lid to come off. So you want to make sure that the lid is vented. You just want to make sure that you're careful. If you're worried about that, go ahead and let the soup cool before you blend it. Put it back into the pan and then fold in some coconut milk so that that can help make it nice and rich and really flavorful. On the side, we're going to be serving some toast points that I've just quickly dipped in a little bit of butter and toasted them on a griddle. It's basically like a big crouton for your soup. Another garnish that we have is just a little bit of sauteed pancetta. It gets a little crispy. It's really nice and salty. I add some shallots in there and some thyme and a tiny bit of maple syrup just to kind of bring it all together. And you don't need to worry about draining the fat because as you put that on top of your soup, you can a little bit of that fat just really makes the flavors really come together. It's really delicious. And then I'm also going to top it with some toasted pepitas, which are pumpkin seeds, and a little bit of fresh chopped cilantro. Now that dinner is over and I'm just gonna eat this leftover crouton, I wanna tag a couple of chefs to do this chef show and tell. So Chef Tyler Gardner of Downriver Grill, you're it. And Chef Travis Dickinson of Cochinito, you're it. I look forward to seeing both of your videos to help support Meals on Wheels.